Halloween, walk through the cemetery and you try to bring to life somebody who is buried there. So we have a rich heritage in that cemetery. Prior Lee is in there. And one of TP's daughters was Lula Lee, L-E-A, just like Prior Lee was L-E-A. So the connection to the family was very strong. He even named his daughter after that family. So, and you mentioned that he was Presbyterian, and the story is that he was very stiff-necked about no servants could be had on Sunday. You couldn't read your mail on Sunday. Everything that they ate on Sunday had to be cooked on Saturday because Sunday was for going to church. And he talked about, this is a story that my Aunt Ray told about railroads were the key to commerce because those ox carts, they were awfully slow, but that was the beginning. And so he donated 2,000 acres of land to the development of a railroad that would serve San Patricia and Aransas Pass. And I forgot the name of that railroad, I used to know. But anyway, that railroad, it failed. They didn't build it. But he never did ask for his 2,000 acres back because he said even if they didn't fulfill their part of the bargain, he would fulfill his part. And I think that's the kind of character that we need today that help build a good foundation for the future. I'd like to close with the story that Bill taught at Victoria College for many years, and there was a history teacher there, Dr. Karen Fagan, and it's, what was her name? It's Harris now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
Maybe it's in here. Karen Fritz,
Right.
Hagen. And she wanted to write a book about the terrible, they called it a cyclone, you would call it a tornado, and it hit in 1902. This was really just before he passed away. And it killed over 100 people. I don't know the figures, but there were a lot of injured people lying around dying, and they went to this one man who was not expected to live saying, you don't have a will and you're not going to make it. What do you want to do with your house, with your land, with your possessions? And he thought for a minute and said, just give it to T.P. McCampbell because I know he'll do the right thing. And that still just gives me goosebumps because wouldn't we all like to be remembered in that way? Mm-hmm. So just to have this here, to continue that kind of memory, it means a lot to us. And thank you, Laura, for all of the research you have done. It's just heartwarming to me.
And who was it that called him the Merchant Prince?
That is author Hobart Hewson. And he wrote, he and Shanghai Pierce, I guess, were contemporaries in a lot of that early commerce that was going on. And so he referred to T.P. McCampbell as the Merchant Prince who brought the goods from Indianola over 100 miles to bring it to all the little towns in between. And we passed that St. Mary's turnoff when we'll go back home. We'll see that on the way. But basically, that's about all I know about him. But thank you for the opportunity to share.
Good story.
Thank you.
I just want to add though, you talked about that 2,000 acres that was donated.
Uh-huh.
I remember my grandpa